And we're good.
Wait, is Alex an actual police officer?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special presentation of the Saturnine Chalice by yours truly and the rest of the Disaster Squad. As we come into our heroes, they are driving the infamous paddy wagon, hauling 3 dangerous criminals behind them, headed to an occult expo to use the criminals' unique skills in order to try to get something that they need to solve a case. However, due to some unforeseen conditions, the car starts to sputter. Special Agent Smith, as you're driving the car, the gas begins to sputter. And as you stop, as the paddy wagon slows down, there is nothing else around you, except out in the distance you see a large mansion sitting on a hill.
Given their distance from any of the local civilization, they must have some gas cans, right, guys?
Hey,
Are there
buddy,
windows
why
in the
didn't you
back of
fill
the paddy
this up?
wagon?
What?
Are there windows in the back of our paddy wagon for the
There's
criminals?
windows in the back of the paddy wagon.
Yeah, stop there. That looks like a great place.
Well, look, you already met your quota for yesterday and today. You want to start digging into tomorrow as well, buddy?
Yeah, do what you want.
Now, which one of you guys cut the gas line?
Shit, might as well play rock, paper, scissors for it.
Hey, I break people's throats, not gas cars.
All right, rock, paper, scissors. Ready, set, go. What are you throwing? I'll throw paper.
Dr.
Hey.
Rogers, your dog is sitting with you and goes, "We should check it out, boss. Ruh-roh."
My imaginary dog that no one else can see.
Yes.
Is he in the back of the car or the front of the
He's
car?
in the back of the car. Who do you think the 3 dangerous criminals are?
Listen, he's a doctor. I had to ask. All right, who's back of the bus gang over here?
Back of the bus gang is Bada Boom, Andre, and Dr. Rogers. In front of the
Fuck, it's
bus
the
gang
goons.
is Special Agent Smith, Officer Douglas, Detective Evadny, and Fredicus, who is currently taking a nap.
Hey, Rogers. Rock, paper, scissors real quick. Ready, set, go.
What are we rolling for that?
Just literally tell me what you're picking.
Paper.
I pick paper as well. Aw, damn. 2 out of 3. Let's go. What are you throwing?
Paper.
I look at you and realize you're too stupid to get the joke, and I say, yeah, I cut the gas line.
Okay, now, buddy.
Which is funny because I have one of the highest intelligences of the group, I think.
That explains why you didn't pick scissors, because otherwise I was going to point to you and say, yeah, it was this fucker.
Yeah.
Infamous. So, I'll say for the front of the bus gang, I'll say Douglas and Evadny. You don't know who this Andre character is, but you are aware of Dr. Rogers, who was arrested for medical mispractice after his talking dog told him to perform a procedure. And the other man you're hauling with you is the legendary Bada Boom, the kneecapper Bada Bing, an infamous gangster from around Boston. Special Agent Smith hijacked your guys' bust in order to help haul this Andre character to this occult convention, and you guys agreed, because what's a little fun with a road trip with criminals, am I right?
The more
Yeah,
the
it's
merrier.
great times.
Something like that.
You know, Doc, you'd be a lot cooler if you smiled a little bit.
I pushed a button. Oops.
Doc, you with us?
Yeah.
Doc,
Yeah?
Doc, you there?
Yeah.
Are you talking to that dog again?
Who you mean?
Ruby.
Yeah, there we
Your
go.
old
That's a
pal
good.
Ruby.
There we go. That's a good name. You mean Ruby? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
right here.
Hello?
Right. Did Ruby cut the gas line?
Have you seen a dog who can use scissors?
I don't see the damn dog. I couldn't tell you.
Dr. Rogers, you look over and Ruby has a pipe wrench and some scissors.
I'll just hold my finger to my mouth.
Shh, don't tell them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll cut back to front of the bus gang. Out in front of you lies the house, and you can see 3 chimneys with no smoke rising from them. But other than that, there's just a simple wide gravel road up to the main driveway. How would you guys like to proceed?
I vote. Well, Mr. Police Officer, since you're the man in charge here and has to do all the paperwork, I think you get to decide.
Officer Douglas?
Alex, you're muted.
Alex?
Oh my god.
I was wondering why you never mentioned if Douglas was your character. Is this a police officer?
So pissed.
Alex!
Quit muting then.
He's been here the whole
The whole
time.
time!
I was wondering why no one responded to me. Okay, now I gotta think about it. Can I get like a 2-sentence rundown on all of your characters? Because I did miss character creation. I got
Yeah, we
like
can
who
go
are
through the entire.
criminals?
We can
Yeah,
go through the
let's go through
entire
it.
cast. Let's start
Alright.
with Andre.
All right, Andre is a man from a certain organization that likes to dress people in orange jumpsuits and feed them to unknown entities.
I see.
He has been directed to go with you, slightly against his will. He has a bad record of breaking and entering, and
This is
murder
a
with
D class?
chairs. This is a D class with a folding chair.
I see.
That's all you need.
All right.
And I think the next one's somewhat self-explanatory.
Yeah,
Bada boom,
legendary
the kneecapper,
Bada Boom,
bada
the
bing.
kneecapper, Bada Ping.
Whose character is that?
That's Cody.
That was my 95%. Yes, yes.
All right, Douglas, yourself?
We are playing 1920s, right?
Yes.
Okay. My idea was that I am a member of either a police force or perhaps like the Federal Bureau of Investigation, some subsection of it that deals with the supernatural. And I have been relegated to this
coworkers.
task because apparently no one else could find the damn time.
Well,
All right.
Wait a minute, you're Douglas.
Finally get it, Logan.
I just forgot our conversation is all.
All right.
Who's next on the list?
Dr. Rogers.
Alright. So, I would think I'm fairly self-explanatory, but
Yeah, the malpractice was understandable.
yeah. I'm basically Shaggy from the 1920s, but a very learned
Loser.
doctor,
Absolute
Criminally
fucking
insane.
genius. He
Who's-
is a 90 in intelligence
or education.
or education.
Oh no.
Int is a little bit lower, but
All right.
I have either a ghost dog or it's my
Schizophrenia.
yeah, I'm schizophrenic.
It's a
So-
hallucination.
Yeah,
What's your base sanity?
my base sanity.
That's a dumb
55.
question. Wait, actually, how are we supposed to calculate that? I just realized mine.
Sanity's equal to power.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Oh, no.
Evadne.
Oh no.
I'm basically Daphne.
Yes, I got the anagram.
I didn't even think of it as a,
Kind of.
as, yeah, it's not. I mean, it doesn't have the.
The F.
It's not a. Yeah, fair
It's
enough.
not. It's not the PH. It would be a V instead. No, I looked up Apollo's lovers because that's where Daphne and the myth came from.
Okay,
And I found this one. I was like, well, this is a similar name.
fair
All
enough.
You did just Russian.
I'll real
Evadne.
quickly do Nick's character as Fredicus Fritz. Basically, he's Fred with an elephant gun.
Oh, I also have.
And
an
also
elephant
gay.
gun.
Or at least
Brilliant.
heavily implied to be.
Okay.
The 1920s. He can do what he wants.
All right. Special Agent Smith. Who are you?
who am I? Well, I'm a special agent, of course, and I've been tasked with, hauling around Andre around.
So
And,
you're, okay, understandable.
Myth is a
Actually,
cool enough guy.
The new member of the O5 Council.
also incredibly lazy, and guess what? Alex, you've been tasked with doing the paperwork.
I feel like we have essentially the same character.
Wait, you said you rolled a 6, right, Logan?
Yes. I can't hate myself.
Yeah, I know.
So he picked you.
Why would that have been me?
Start from the top
There's only
left, go to
5
the
of
top
us,
right.
yeah.
Top left? What are you looking at?
The people
see this
on the
one, Zach?
board.
Oh,
and then this one?
I
And
thought
then
you
that
were
one.
basing
Looking at
it
the list
off
on the
of the...
bottom or the character sheet list.
I know.
See,
That's
you're
what I
right
was
here.
basing it off
This is
of.
number 6.
Okay.
You
All
own
right.
yourself.
The thing is, even if I go by characters in the list, 6 is still Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Except you would hate the DM, which would be kind of funny. Or
Worth
the
it.
keeper, rather, since we are
Yeah.
in Call of Cthulhu
Alright.
land.
Fair.
So, let's get out of this car and go up that gravel path.
All right. So as you guys step onto the driveway, you go up the path, and on the side you notice a small garden, and a very beautiful porch. The garden's a bit overgrown, but the main thing you notice is a large pile of ashes, in a pit several feet deep outside of the. You can kind of see it on the map here. Yeah, this large pit of ashes beneath one of the windows.
Good, look at these people. They compost.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. I mean, what would you call it?
Does this look like wood
Pile of
ash?
ashes.
Like, what type of
it's
check
a-
would it be to kind of investigate it a little bit? Spot hidden. Is that kind of
I would
perception?
say spot hidden or
kind of
I would say
perception?
spot hidden. Let me see.
No, I can do spot hidden.
Yeah.
Or Andrew can do it.
Straight.
Gonna lick the ashes. Tell us what they are.
Oh. I mean, that's the closest thing you could do. There's not really a roll that gives you kind of like what this is. What'd you roll, by the way, Andrew?
Spot
Extreme
hidden.
success.
Spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
Extreme success. All right. You spot a few ashes and you dip your fingers in and you smell it, and it smells like incense from the inside of a sensor. You get notes of cinnamon and olive oil. This is clearly used for something. Like it gives you kind of like the essence of like religious incense.
Will Smith? How many bodies are in there?
Well, how deep is it?
It is literally, it's like 6 inches deep.
It's a lot of ash, isn't it?
I mean, I suppose
Generally,
it
yeah.
depends on how big the container is.
It is a 3-foot wide pit.
Yeah, no, that's a
Um,
lot of ash.
Interesting. Is there a front door that's obvious on this porch, or did we
Yes,
kind of like
there is a front door that's obvious on this porch.
anything else on the porch that is standing out? Slash,
There's a
interesting.
large set of double doors. Let me grab that. There's a large you were greeted by a large set of mahogany doors and a nut with a number of stained glass panels in them.
All right. Generally, they have some sort of like knocker.
Yeah,
So I
there
will
is a knocker.
grab that and wrap it on the door a few times.
Oh, you hear a voice from behind the door. Oh, yes, 1 minute, I'm a little busy at the moment. If you could please just let yourselves in. We love company.
Well, hesitate.
Don't mind if I do.
Open
I'm a
the
bit
door.
preoccupied at the moment.
I will
and,
let someone else go first.
I walk right through the doors.
Where's the
It's not breaking and
D-class?
entering if they let you in.
All right, Andre, in front of as you step into a relatively nice veranda. It's filled with several oil paintings along the walls, clearly displaying some sort of family. You see a basically the stereotypical old butler. He has grayed hair, a decently large and well cared for mustache, and he's currently changing the light bulbs in the chandelier above the entryway. If everyone wants to roll spot hidden, that would be helpful.
Also want to help the butler with his light
Oh.
replacement.
Nothing unusual here.
Oh, exit edit mode. That might be nice.
All right.
Hey, actually, Smith, I'm sorry, man. I got to go back to the vehicle and grab something real quick.
No worries.
All right, I'll be right back. Thanks.
Are
And
you
I will
sure
run
you
back.
Let him run off like that.
Oh, don't worry. He can't get very far.
I'd like to do a spot hidden for the keys, please.
They're probably just in the ignition. I mean, was I driving? Because I would have taken them with me.
Yeah,
No,
you
Andrew's
were
driving.
Douglas.
Spot hidden. Nope, no keys here. And I'll just complete my original task. Grab my
Congratulations.
large poster-like object and head back.
Right.
So should we clarify
roll-
that? I did not hear what Charlie said. Who was driving the car?
You were, or
Or-
Special Agent Smith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I would not have the keys.
Yeah.
Ah, thanks, Smith. I feel a whole lot better now.
All right.
Yeah, no worries.
But as you were coming, you noticed some rustling in the bushes, but it wasn't enough to concern you, Andre.
It's a coon.
Agent Smith and Evadne, you noticed something a little funny about that chandelier. Mainly that none of the wires are connected, but all the light bulbs are still working.
I want to whisper to Andre, hey, those bulbs, that magic, stuff stop going down. You can go ahead and start whacking people.
No,
Okay.
look, you see that? They just want you to think they're disconnected. They're fancy people. They got tiny little wires inside of the chains that go up to the top of the chandelier. That's totally what it is, right?
I
You event-
definitely point out the wire thing to Douglas. I'm like,
Mechanical
jot
repair
it
would be the
down.
closest thing I can think of to. Is it possible to put a wire inside of a chain link going up a chandelier?
probably
I don't
not
care.
in the 1920s.
I just want to help the butler with his task because powerful people don't like their help being fucked with.
Bada boom, you just fucking go for it. Okay, 1 minute, I gotta refresh my Roll20 block. Okay, 1 minute. I'm trying to minimize the map, or the you make your icon smaller.
I don't think
Names
they get
only.
smaller. Oh, you mean?
No, I was moving them to names only for me. Okay. So you guys are currently in the veranda. Yeah, you guys are currently here in the entryway. In the hall. This is where you see some nice pictures. Some nice, beautiful paintings. Eventually you guys hear a voice from above the stairs as I would say like a dapper man in his 40s. Definitely old money. It's like, welcome, guests, I say. I am Augustus Wayland, the master of the house. It is a pleasure for you to join me on this evening. And then emerging from this door here, you see a beautiful blonde woman in a black dress and the classic styled French maid following her, and they're like, oh fuck. And the woman in the black dress introduces herself as Veronica. Pleased to meet you. I'm Augustus Wayland's daughter. And then Rosemary bows and is like, I'm Rosemary. I'm the maid along with my husband, who you've already met, Jeremiah.
We've got Veronica, Jeremiah, and
Augustus.
and who is the maid?
Rosemary is the maid.
Rosemary.
I refuse to look at the daughter as powerful people don't like that. I just look them dead in the eyes. I'm like, nice to meet you.
This is a trick.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well.
Well, it seems we have some company. I'm going to be having a dinner party later. If you'd like to join me in the lounge, Rosemary can get us some drinks.
I will never turn down a free drink, sir.
Oh, yes, I see, quite.
And
so...
you're on the job, buddy, so I'll take one for you, too.
Okay, enjoy your
Alright.
2 drinks.
So, they lead you on through this door here, through this room of a dining room painted baby blue. As you guys notice, there is quite a large dinner table set for 22 guests, and there are candles stocked.
Hmm.
And there are lit candles all around.
Interesting. Hey, Smith, is it a little bit weird that they got the chandelier and the electricity going on and all, and then they got candles in here? They're just kind of going for a vibe.
Yeah, I told you they got some sort of magical thing going on.
Andre,
I mean,
roll a spot
why?
hidden check.
Why only going for half magic? Spot hidden.
Yeah.
I can't spot shit.
Nothing unusual here.
It's all cool.
Can I try?
Yes,
Where's
you
he?
can.
You being the one I informed, if this is related to that. See? I mean, it's just, maybe it's a rich person thing, you know? You want the ambiance for your actual guests, but you want to wow them at the entrance. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but it seems kind of labor intensive to light all these candles over and over again.
Who cares? They
These
got maids to do it.
candles. Well, are these like candelabra kind of candles, or are they
It's like long candelabra candles.
I just kind of look at the two of them while they're having this conversation.
You quit peeping in on our conversations. I don't answer to you.
But I say nothing, just have a look of sheer disappointment on my face.
Yeah, you and the rest of society. Where's that doc? Maybe he knows.
And eventually they lead you guys into the lounge, which is this room here.
Oh, I guess we all went into the wrong room. That's kind of
Yeah, no,
hilarious.
I was saying this is the dining room, and I was going to describe that, and then this is the lounge. There's some comfortable sofas, some chairs. Augustus sits down and is like, "Welcome, my guests. I guess I should have a little chat with you since you're staying for dinner, I assume."
Yes, our car
Very
broke down out
satisfying,
front,
right?
so it seems
Oh,
like
Yeah, it
it's a
broke down.
shame.
if you
Anything-
don't mind us joining you, then we would be happy to do so.
Oh, excellent. Ah,
So
welcome.
Redicus, you wake up from your nap finally?
Fredicus, you wake up from your nap outside the paddy wagon.
Outside the paddy wagon.
Or in the paddy wagon.
Yeah, the car that got us here, you know? The one that broke down before we went into this house and saw this nice family that kind of invited us to stay for dinner.
Old man, his daughter, and 2 servants.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I was having a nightmare. I thought I was still in the safari.
Yeah, well, come in here and drink. It'll be like the same thing.
Oh, well, I'll be right there. Let me get my gun.
What?
Are you the guy from Jumanji?
Let me get my gun.
Let me get my gun. Yeah, I get you, Fredicus. I really do.
You come
know
in with
what?
your fucking elephant gun. Hey, sup, bitch?
You know, screw the
first
D6. Fredicus, I like you.
The first thing I think of when I heard that was the Jumanji guy.
Yeah.
I'll get me mallet.
Okay.
Fuck, I need
So
a good
as you,
profile picture for this.
Walk in. They sit you down, and Rosemary offers, coffee, tea. I
Tea,
can
please.
do tea. Excellent.
Is well, please.
Awesome. That's what we have on tap. You guys also notice in the lounge there is a very nice liquor cabinet.
I will meander
But,
directly over to liquor cabinet.
What about that stuff? Can we put some of that in our coffee?
Oh, I can certainly whip that up for you if you'd like.
If that's the intent.
Excellent. Well, come, sit down. And so, as you guys sit down for drinks, Rosemary's prepping the drinks. Augustus starts a conversation with you guys, and well, I suppose I should give myself a little introduction. My name is Augustus Wayland, renowned occultist. Me and my lovely daughter have been trying to perform something quite great recently, with a little bit of hard work. Something called a ritual called the Abraman operation. It's quite an intense occultist. It allows us to speak to angels of God and bind demons. It's quite involved. Hence the ashes you see outside are from our incense. We've had to burn it for over 18 months in order to try to perform the ritual.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
pretty intense stuff.
Yeah, thank you. We've converted the second floor of our house, which I will implore you not to explore. You're welcome anywhere on the first floor. Feel free to take a look around and enjoy our amenities. There's quite a few of you. I see no reason to keep you out here in this lounge. Please do not go upstairs. It's quite disrespectful. And Jeremiah's like, yes, quite. Veronica sips her tea and heads over to the piano and starts just playing some nice piano.
Well, it's quite.
What?
Oh, what
Yes,
do I
quite,
know
quite.
of? I guess. Yeah,
Sorry.
I guess Logan is the other one with the occult points. What do I know of it? Probably what does Logan know about this ritual as well?
Alright, roll a call.
I'd like to roll
Awesome.
common sense.
I'd like to roll resist the urge not to arrest this man on the spot.
Resist the urge to arrest.
I got this. Don't you worry.
Oh, hang on. What's that one meme I'm thinking of where you got like the it was, I don't want to say it's Elmo, but it's almost like a puppet giving you that sideways glance across the room kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Is
Just
that
want
the
to give one of
shrimp
those.
from the Muppets?
Maybe?
I mean,
I
there
think that
is
is
one with the
Kermit.
shrimp, but I think Logan's thinking of the monkey one, maybe.
It might be the monkey one. I'm not sure which one it is, but yeah, I think it's the monkey one.
Because
Just
the
giving that
monkey one looks
sideways
to the
glance.
side and then like looks forward again and is like,
Yes.
Oh, that may be the gorilla from Glove and Boots.
Hang on, I found it. This is exactly it. Yeah, it's the monkey puppet. I'll just go ahead and put, yeah,
Sorry,
this is the
I'll
one.
play by the way, the missing thing.
This
Oh, this
fucker.
one.
Yup.
Oh, that fucker.
I'll just go
Okay.
ahead and make eye contact with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's gonna be Alex.
Wait, where's
And-
your occult roll?
Oh, I should make
Oh,
that
if
as
you wanna
well.
do-
got a 35 out of 55.
I'm waiting for Logan to see like what I can reveal.
Yes.
I don't know shit, but I don't like it.
That's about what
Evadne,
that is.
You know that is a very intense ritual done by occultists. It's nothing extreme. Like there's no sacrifice other than like a slight cut on your hand. It just takes a long time.
That was actually something I was going to ask.
There's quite a few. It's a very involved ritual. Like it requires basically daily meditations, prayers, the lighting and unlighting of this lamp, of multiple lamps, and then focusing in like a sand garden for a few hours a day, and then of course pouring a bunch of study into Abrahamic, the texts of Abrahamic religions, the Torah, the Quran, the Bible, of all different types.
But- Theoretically, this does match his description of what they're trying to do,
yes,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
it matches the description of what he's trying to do. You would know in order to do this, you'd either need to go to some very select temples in Eastern Europe, or you need to like convert your house like these people have done.
Is he still in the room, Augustus?
Yeah, Augustus. I'll say this: all four of the NPC. Rosemary's in the kitchen, went off to the kitchen, but Jeremiah is standing to the side. Augustus is in a chair, and Veronica's at the piano. I should probably describe this room a little bit better for you guys as well. In this room, there are several pieces of there are several portraits of the family, of one of Augustus and his wife, Augustus and Veronica graduating from college, and facing out the south window, here, actually Douglas and Yavni, you're standing right by it, is this gigantic bust of Augustus himself, and it's turned away and facing outside.
Slightly odd sense of decoration, but to each their own, I suppose.
When you have old money, you can do what you wish.
Sometimes you gotta congratulate yourself, right?
I believe my family comes from young money, is the term.
New money.
Yes.
Does the statue look like it's been recently moved at all?
It does look like it's recently been shoved into that position.
Doing some interior decorating, are we?
Oh yes, just like to move things around, spice about the place. That,
Give him a view, so to speak.
yes, that bust always quite freaked me out. I like having it facing outside.
Isn't it a central point in a lot of Scooby-Doo episodes where they're just visiting distant relatives? And there's a mystery involved?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
especially
Then
the
again-
What's New Scooby-Doo.
I really don't want to meet any relatives of Dr. Rogers over there.
Like, what do you mean?
Dr. Rogers, you're talking to Ruby about something very interesting.
It's a beautiful day.
Can I walk over and get like a brandy or something?
Yeah, you pour yourself a brandy out of a decanter.
And then
And
I
you
will
taste it.
proceed to
Careful, Doc. You're already
add a
blitzed
little
enough.
something to it.
Okay. Oh my god.
Tell me this is just like LSD.
All right,
Really?
what drug do you want, Zach? What's your poison? Salvia?
I'm gonna call it my schizophrenia medicine.
Oh,
It's not.
In reality, what is it?
I have no idea. Suggestions?
LSD.
I hope it's just
LSD?
acid.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
hilarious.
Viagra.
It's just.
Well, that's actually going to miss you a critical clue then.
Perfect.
Oh.
All right. As you drink it you just drink it going down. The brandy doesn't even taste like brandy at all. It just kind of tastes like liquid. But as you go down, you're like, oh, nice. And you're like, oh, cool, I'm sitting down. And then you just... And the room begins to spin.
So in order...
Was there anything else in the room other than the statue and the? You said there was a piano, right?
Yeah, there's a piano.
I'm now sufficiently zooted.
There is a clock as well that has a figurine of Minerva on it. And then there are 2 ornate French Empire-style candlesticks. Douglas-
looking worriedly over at Dr. Rogers downing an entire thing of brandy.
Entire decanter of brandy.
I don't know if it's a full decanter, but
Nah,
at
it's
least
just a glass. With
Oh,
my
downing that glass like
quote
nothing
unquote
else.
schizophrenia medicine that I
And that I'm gonna go
made
over
myself.
and pour like just a tiny amount of it just to, because knowing that if we have him with us, I think it's a fair assumption that we know that he self-medicates.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you
so
know.
I take
hard. Yeah.
a very small sip to see, is this gonna react badly to his self-medication?
I mean, it's never a really great idea to just down alcohol with your LSD, but you do you, I guess.
Well, it can't go too bad if the self-medication is just drugs, just mind-altering drugs.
I mean, it's
But in any case, I do
mind-altering
take
drugs that I made myself.
a
Zach, did you
bit
see my
of the.
recommendation?
Yeah, the alcohol is
Uh,
not gonna be is not the worst problem.
I take a bit of the brandy for that purpose, Charlie.
Okay.
If there's something else I need to roll along with that.
No, it's just you notice that the brandy does not. It doesn't taste like. It's like someone. The best way I can describe it is it's like someone didn't know what the drink was supposed to even be. Like it's entirely devoid of taste.
Is it the same color?
Like chicken.
Just
It's
kinda
the same
curious.
color. Yeah.
Is it just shitty brandy?
Oh, there was a Star Trek episode about this.
Like no, it doesn't even. It's not even shitty brandy. When you drink it, Evadne, it doesn't even taste like alcohol.
It just tastes like nothing.
It tastes like not even like water, where like there's like some taste to it. It's just like you're drinking liquid.
Can I try a different bottle?
This brandy. Can I roll something to see if this brandy is actually alcoholic? If I can notice it on top of the
Roll.
I got this.
Roll a pharmacy with a penalty die.
I can also do a biology.
Hang on, Zach.
But-
I've got an easier way. What's the highest proof alcohol they've got here?
Um.
I'll just light it on fire.
Yeah,
It's
just
nice
test
with
for
Tony's,
alcohol.
They probably got moonshine somewhere.
Oh, please, I'd rather you not start fires in my house.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I apologize. We did not choose the company that we keep.
Understandable.
That's not a good roll.
Those of you who get tea and coffee, it tastes fine.
Okay.
You did
Because
bring
I
up my
mostly
name
was
once.
focusing on the tea.
Yeah.
Was that
but-
for the tea?
Yeah, you guys are
I
brought
know-
out your tea, and Rosemary bows and's like, I should get back to working on dinner. I'll be in the kitchen, everybody.
That is one busy maid.
Yes, I'm having a good round of company tonight. She's making her famous stew. It'll be quite delicious.
Oh, what kind of stew?
Yeah, let's see, what was it? I believe it's a special stew. Believe it's some pheasants, chicken, and rabbits. A real triple hunt of my ability to hunt game.
Ah,
Would you
Maybe
believe
I do
me?
have
have
a-
Charlie,
I do
would you
have a-
believe me if I told you that's what my dad like made 3 days ago?
I would buy it.
Yeah. I'm concerned now. What have you done to my family, Charlie?
They're Sword Art Online.
No, please.
Petition to
Please, I
change
refrain.
Rosemary to Melissa.
No, please.
no, because that affects 2 of the group.
Affects 3 of the group.
Is your mom's name Melissa too?
No, I have an aunt named Melissa.
Okay. Because it's not my mom's name. But that was
So,
going to be very weird.
if you'd like to, would you guys like to do some snooping around?
Is he still
Yeah.
in the room?
He is still in the room, and he's like, I'd say someone has to distract Augustus.
I will do my best
remain
to
in
distract
contact with
Augustus.
Okay.
Wait, you guys just want me to? I've got a great gig for this.
No. I came from a noble family. Or a rich family. Not noble.
You came from
You know how to
money.
make conversation. I'll show
Came
you how
from
to
money.
distract a man.
Pull out a chair.
I whip it out of the bag.
Oh
and
my
I smash
gosh.
this thing down on the table
You
or
actually
on the ground, and
you actually do this.
I'm whipping out the steel chair not to beat him with it, but to show him that there is a folding chair. Look at this. It's an
Andre,
engineering masterpiece.
He could probably sense the things that were done with that chair. It's like a freaking artifact to him in his
Agent
eyes.
Smith.
This is my
Agent
emotional
Smith.
support chair.
Agent Smith, you have a bit of a heart attack for a moment, but he just like slaps it out and just like leaves it there. He's not doing anything with it.
I'm sitting in it.
I have no such heart attack. There is no other person in the room.
So I will
There
say
are no
this is probably the
witnesses.
first time any of you guys have actually seen a folding chair.
Behold, the
I
engineering
hate that
marvel
this
of
is-
the decade.
I hate that this is a plot point now. And one of the main
I-
reasons Logan wanted to play this character was purely so he could have the novelty of showing off a steel chair.
That
I
seems
do-
terribly uncomfortable.
I wish
Try
to
to
investigate
signal
Be
it.
to-
surprised.
Douglas to look around.
Douglas, you want to come over here and take a look? Actually, I guess we should do the host some honors. Hey, you want to come over and take a ride in the world's first folding chair?
I love some. Oh, I am a sucker for some good old fashioned
Inventions.
novelty.
I'll go over and put it facing outwards on the veranda so that he can't see what's going on in the room.
Here, have a view, like you're a statue here. Face the
Wonderful,
window.
please.
Do not turn.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
How many
I do wanna
spot
take-
add-ins can we make?
Yeah.
All
I
right,
want to
make
take a
some-
closer look at this damn statue.
Ah!
since you're saying the statue, roll a spot hidden with a bonus die.
Okay. How do I set that up again?
If you just click bonus penalty,
I did not. Where is that?
at the bottom, like if you go into chat,
Oh, you can do that post.
yeah,
okay, I
you
remember
see
now.
it's like
bonus
rolling
and
damage.
it's like rolling damage. Okay. All right. Well, so that's a regular success. You investigate it and you see a few interesting things. 1 minute. I need to grab some handouts now.
My failure hurts me.
Okay, 1 minute. You find a note tucked under the statue.
Wait,
it looks
actually,
like
isn't
a piece.
that a hard success? Don't I subtract 6, or how does that work?
No, that replaces your tens place, so that would be a
Oh, yes,
64.
okay.
Oh, okay. I thought it was what Alex was saying.
No, you're thinking of spending luck.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
You find
It's been a
this
while.
note, and then as you look closer, damn it, I can't rotate. Is there a way I can quickly rotate this PDF? Rotate.
1
oh.
point. It is 1 point. That hurts me.
Aha. Shit. Okay. You find a symbol on the statue's tie, and it is very heavy, and it is heavier than it should be. Like, it's definitely made out of a heavier metal than something like bronze.
I see. What is my intelligence? 65? I'm gonna try to. I will sit down and try to solve this.
Okay.
Hang on, we should get this set straight because this is technically a solvable thing, right?
This is a solvable puzzle.
Which means that, Alex, do you want to roll for it or do you want to solve it?
I'm gonna try solving it. It looks fun.
Is all we need to solve the puzzle in this clue?
Yes.
Number at the start of the word. Lines that proceed in order to the next number. Onto another part of the same box if it is in the same number.
Is it one word? Because it says the start of the word. Okay, lines that proceed in order to the next numbers or to another part of the same box if it is the same number. Or to another part of the same box. Okay.
Circle in each sigil. Is there only one circle here?
Yes. So the circle, so TLDR, basically to explain the puzzle. The circle represents the start of the word. The perpendicular line at the end, the little dash, represents the end of the word. And then, so how you would read this is, you follow from circle to perpendicular line, making note of the number you pass through with each turn.
Okay, so it could not be 672 in that first line. It's only
No, it
6-2?
would be 6-2.
Okay, I was kind of okay.
6, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 3. Does the 5 count or not?
The 5 does count.
So I guess in character, you guys just see me take a glance at that and then sit down and start working something out on the back of a napkin.
So,
So the goal
I'll
is to
say,
create a word.
I will say for the sake of ease, you find this. The only thing you find on here is lacking is the sigil. You just find this number of squares and this table, and you see the symbol on the statue, and you're like, maybe that's what I should apply to it. And we're going to just use that as the in meta because there's not a great in meta explanation on like what the fuck to do with these puzzles. So.
So then would 6 be representative of the 6th letter of the alphabet?
No, it's Fox.
Oh.
It's the letters under it, I think, right?
Yes, the letters under it. And important thing to know, it's only one of the letters below it. So that is either an F, an O, or an X.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
Yeah,
Yep.
cool.
All right, Alex, you got this?
I'm working on it. It's unlikely that it starts with an F or an X and then goes to a B, a K, or a T, so it's probably OK or O, B, or OT. O something is the likely one.
All right. So as you guys are working on this puzzle...
Oh, I found it. It's obstacle. Oops.
Nice work! You got that way faster than I expected you to!
Hey, look, it's obstacle.
I was like, OB, OBS. Oh, okay.
Alrighty. You have that clue in your inventory now.
Interesting. So that was written on the statue?
That was written on the statue. It's very heavy, and I'll say during this process, you kind of chip the paint a little bit. And you notice the metal underneath is dark and black in color.
Not like a... I mean, this would be not like a steel color, right? Because that can be dark.
It's not like steel or not like... It's not like steel. It's like...
Stony, or is it metallic still?
It's a stony... It feels metallic, but the appearance is stony.
Gotcha.
Is it reflective?
No.
I will kind of go check with the rest of the part. None of you has any knowledge of geology or metalwork, right?
I have knowledge
No.
of
I have
mechanical repair.
natural world.
That might get us there.
That might actually. I'll let that stretch. I'll let that stretch.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, you could identify common metals. So I will drag the D class over here.
Here, let's all go around the room. We can all here. Let's bring this over.
That's Fredicus.
You have knowledge of strange metals. What say you of this?
I have knowledge of, good old 304. Let me get a look at that. Oh yeah,
This is lead.
that's lead. Don't eat that.
This is underneath the statue, or is it just the tie?
It's under the entire statue is made of lead.
Interesting.
This is a hint at the name of the module.
I don't
Saturnine?
have a Colt, but I will go find. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Alex, I forget what the word means. Would you like to enlighten the party?
I think it's like it's one of the weird roots for lead. Maybe? I'm not actually sure which. Oh, there it is. Saturnine, slow and gloomy. Gloomy, Saturnine.
That seems like it comes from
Identified
the same
with
area as
lead by
melancholy.
the alchemists and associated. Oh yeah, okay. So it's associated with lead through alchemy,
Okay.
which
The
I
lead
don't know in
chalice.
character, and I was actually going to go poke someone so that we could figure that out IRL or in game. Someone with high occult would probably know this, so I was going to go grab someone with
Listen,
me.
50 bucks.
I guarantee you that's lead, and I bet old Bada being over here can definitely confirm that for you.
Is he a weapons explosives
he-
expert?
Yeah, I'm not looking for confirmation that it's lead. I'm looking for occult properties. Which who above you has occult above 50? Is it?
It's
Me.
Evadne and Andre.
I will go grab a Vodney.
You'd be able to quickly tie lead to Saturn,
Mm-hmm.
and also its use in protection wards.
Action word. What they need that for?
I don't know, some people like to buy those fancy things, snake oils and whatnot. Maybe this is just the expensive version.
Dream catchers.
Yeah, something like that.
Good call back to last to Call of Cthulhu one shot.
I'm sure it's nothing to be concerned about.
I'm just-
Galaxy Brain, the module.
It's just I put 90 into IRL in my DM to Logan.
Alrighty.
I do have a
Um,
question. Charlie, how long is that puzzle supposed to take?
Depends. There's 3 more of them, so
Brilliant.
4 more minutes of content. Let's go.
Well, just because you saw them doesn't mean you know what to do with them.
That's true. I was like, what do we do with obstacle?
Well, let's keep looking around here.
All right.
Are there any other lead objects in the room, or objects that appear to be of black metal?
Roll spot hidden.
I would like to join in on this.
Okay.
I provide assistance as well.
I'll take Douglas's assistance
Actually, I
here.
have no idea.
I'll kind of motion. Is that the only
Actually,
thing
we
like
could
that around
split
here?
we could split to a couple other people because I feel like we've been kind of on this thread for a while. So
Yeah. Hey,
Listen
Smith.
being useful.
See?
Notice anything around here made of lead?
I can take a look.
Right. Bukowski or Agent Smith. You remember?
What do I see? Or what have I seen?
You remember seeing a statue of an ox as you guys came through the dining room. It was very small, but it had the same statue of an ox. It had the same excuse me, I lost my train of thought. It was made of lead as well. It had the same metallic color that you guys have noticed.
You said that was in the entryway?
That was in the dining room.
Okay.
Well, there was another statue in the dining room just over there.
Interesting.
And I guess would my hard success kind of confirm that that's the only thing in the like lounge, or
That was the only. Yeah, your hard success confirms that is the only one in the lounge.
okay?
I'm want to go get a look at that. Or I'll tell Douglas that Smith remembers a lead statue over in the next room.
I think. I am curious. Like, I would not have gone out and like publicized that I had cracked this code, but those of you that were close enough to hear would have heard me say, like in character, it's just, oh, it's obstacle. But that's all I'd mention of it.
What do we what's with the lead? I mean, I guess it's protection wards, but what do they need protection from? Are they afraid of screwing up? I mean, 18 months, yeah, it's quite a while to put into it.
Lean over to Douglas.
Does
Do you
this
want me to
come-
go talk
sorry.
to him more and distract him?
It would be nice. I was actually going to talk to him myself, real quick. Augustus, do enjoy yourself with that steel chair. You said that we were free to peruse the premises as long as we stayed on the first floor. Can I hold you to
Yes,
that?
please stay on the first floor. Don't go up to the second floor. It's not. I'd rather you keep out of my personal sanctum where me and Veronica are working on performing it. We already failed the ritual once, and I'd rather it not fail again.
Oh,
I certainly hope you're not hiding anything illegal. I pass off as a joke and just kind of give a chuckle as I'm leaving.
He laughs.
attempted psychology on him.
Yeah,
I
go
could
for it.
roll that.
I could do.
Andre, he's fine. He's
He's a good guy.
just laughing. Yeah,
He's having a gaff.
he's having a
So-
gaff.
I'll direct him to one of his armchairs. They're probably much more comfortable. And I'll
Yeah.
take my steel chair back with a resounding sigh, as I've been away from
So-
it for far too long.
So Evadni and Andre are having a conversation with Augustus.
So, I noticed that the dining room is set for many people.
Oh yes, I'm having a few friends over. A good pal of mine, Lester, is coming over. He sold me the book I've been using to make this whole ritual possible. I tried it twice before, actually. Once I got a faulty translation, but my good fat pal Lester sold me a completed version of the text from his escapades in Europe.
Oh, he's been to Eastern Europe then?
Oh, yes, he has been. I met him there when I was traveling, actually. Me and Veronica love to get out and see the world. Oh, yes, we do, Father. It's quite fun. I go off and pursue my own studies, and you go off and pursue yours, and it's quite an enjoyable thing. We send each other letters.
You getting them, Alex?
Sorry, what?
Them?
I don't follow?
He posted a new picture.
I tapped out. That makes sense. The ox, you mean?
Look at the front of it. There's us
Oh, goofy.
lines.
I see now. That actually helps. I did not enlarge that picture, so I didn't see it on the smaller image, but I
I'm
guess
seeing
we'll get to
at
that.
least 2954.
It does look like 29.
I can confirm that is the sequence.
Okay.
I did that wrongly.
You did that correctly. That's the correct sequence.
No, I did it right. I just got the wrong word because it went to 8 instead of 9. Only vowel is E.
You can spell.
Oh,
sure about
so
that.
when you travel, do you stay in the same city or do you go off completely separate?
Oh, completely separately.
Oh.
Veronica was off traveling and exploring caves up in Northern Ireland while I was out, gallivanting in Eastern Europe looking for a way to complete my ritual.
Oh, wow, that is quite impressive. I've always
Oh,
wanted to
yes.
go to Europe, but my
That's an I, not an L.
parents would prefer I had an escort, and it is easier to convince them to let me travel around the United States
I
without
understand.
one.
I understand. I feel that. It was... Oh, I love the pursuit of knowledge, but I would not want to block my daughter in any way. I'm glad you're able to travel around the country. It's quite a beautiful place.
Yes. do hope to go to Europe someday, but it seems that you and Veronica have a different deal and can enjoy it quite
Yes,
nicely on
indeed.
your own.
Indeed, we
Yeah.
do.
Alex, you in agreement?
We came to the same conclusion, yeah. I got it like a few
Alright.
seconds later. Is it bind on the ox?
It is bind on the ox.
Mhm.
Interesting. So,
Alrighty.
Which way is the ox facing?
The ox is facing. It's not.
Towards the windows?
It faces east.
The ox does, so... Crap, where's our...
is it in front of
okay.
a window again, or is
Yeah,
it
it's in front of a window again. It faces out east.
Not north, which is the direction to the right.
Oh god.
Yeah, look down there.
Charlie, fix it. I hate it.
Charlie.
Are we assuming north is up, or are we assuming
Yeah,
north
we're gonna
is to the
assume
left?
north. We're gonna assume north is up.
Is up.
It will
Okay.
not. It will literally not change how the puzzle works.
Yeah, they might just be 4 different cardinal directions. I'm gonna continue going through the home, looking at the other windows for lead objects in front of them.
On the first floor.
Yes.
All right.
We don't need them suspicious of us yet.
All right. So you just walked into Alex.
Took it this
Oh.
might be the kitchen, but I could have guessed wrong.
That is the library. It's lined with
wait,
nice
hold on.
mahogany
Sorry,
bookshelves.
I'm gonna interrupt real quick because I just came to a weird conclusion. What is this shape here?
It is
it
a.
fireplace?
Yeah, it's a fireplace.
Didn't you say there were 3 chimneys?
I did say there are 3 chimneys, and
Why
there
are
is a
4
fire burning
fireplaces?
inside.
Why are there 4 fireplaces with 3 chimneys? Is that usual?
Is there? There's also
Well-
another detail that strikes you odd about this, Douglas. When you first came up to the house, there was no smoke coming out of the chimneys, but all 3 of the fireplaces you've seen have been lit.
I'm keeping like a notepad of just things to bring back to the bureau to like raid this place at a later date.
Is this something you want to make common knowledge, or is
I would-
this something
I'll
you'd like
say-
to
Probably
do
coming
yourself?
with me to look at the lead stuff.
I'll
so
say
I'll-
Andre and Evadne are distracting Douglas. The rest of you are free to roam about the premises. The only rule is don't go up to the 2nd floor.
Are there any significant animal trophies around the house?
They'd be
Not
in the
doesn't-
lounge, right?
Yeah, you're in the lounge. There's not really any like trophies. This guy appears to be more of a
Small game.
I would say small local game. Like you see a couple of stuffed pheasants, and obviously the stew is stuff they hunted themselves. But it's not like you step into your place, Fredicus, and it's like basically like walking into a zoological collection.
It's not like walking into the tavern in Beauty and the Beast.
No, God,
Where?
no.
Gaston has
There's like the
uses
stereotypical
antlers and all of his decorating.
Yeah, there's like the stereotypical deer head, a stuffed pheasant, and maybe a duck.
Quite mediocre.
Oh,
Have
are
I
you a big?
told you about the jackalope?
Huh?
I mean, surely a man such as yourself, Fredicus, must have heard of the legendary jackalope.
Hold on. Have I?
What is that? Yes, you have, Fredicus. It is a rare creature sighted in the southwestern United States, bearing the body of a rabbit, and I will change my jackalope up a little bit and say the head of a deer, straight up.
Oh yes, the jackal deer.
Please do regale us. It seems that was it Arthur?
Augustus.
Augustus.
Excuse me. Augustus is much more a man of a small game taste. This might appeal to him a bit more.
Well, it is quite an interesting creature, you see. Quite tricky to skin for the sake of stuffing.
I see. Interesting. You caught one. They're said to have great occult properties. You can use them in many rituals, turns out.
I
If you-
believe I've got at least one trophy back in my family home.
Ah, excellent. I'd love to, if you ever hunt one again, I'd love for you to send part of it my way, in an icebox, of course.
I suppose we could make a deal on that regard, of my experience.
You appear to be quite the man of culture, Mr.
Fredicus.
Fredicus.
Fredicus Fritz.
What a strong name. Right.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So I'm... Indeed. A pleasure indeed. I'm gonna drag
So
off
which
Bob.
part of Europe did your family hail from originally?
Oh, nah, I don't. I'm American born. Don't remember where exactly my parents came over from. That kind of was lost on me. I was a bit of an orphan growing up, you see. But I was able to go out and make a life for myself and be quite well at it. Being a collector of occult wares and running a museum for about 20 years does pay well.
I see. Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
No worries. My life has been fraught with tragedy. But, as I have my beautiful daughter, who reminds me so much of my lovely wife, Evangeline. But,
You really gonna drop that?
She's no longer with us.
Damn you, Charlie.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. She gave me the best gift she could on her way out.
That's
I really hope he's talking about his daughter.
He is talking about his daughter. You can see he looks longingly at her portrait. Dr. Rogers,
Yes.
as you're just stoned out your ass looking at the porch, you see something rustle in the bushes.
Oh.
You see a hunched figure on all fours scuttle across the ground, before disappearing back into the bushes again. Roll me a sanity check, please.
he's having a bad trip.
I can do that.
This is just a bad trip, nothing unusual here. Business is normal.
If the LSD is inuring his mind.
I'm gonna go back and probably start lifting and like looking at all the bottles that they have on their liquor cabinet.
They have moonshine, they have brandy, and they have whiskey.
Okay.
Which at this point in time has become a bit of a rarity.
Yeah.
Freaking skinwalkers, man, I swear.
Okay. So the gang who's assembled in the library, would you guys like to roll spot hidden checks for me, please?
What about library use?
Can I roll listen?
I'm kidding.
You can roll a listen check.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You can spend 3 points of luck to make that a success.
That's worth it.
Sure. Do I just subtract that from my total?
Yeah, you should just subtract that from the 89.
Oh wait, is that a critical failure?
No,
Or
it
does
has
that
to be an
100?
100.
Okay.
The rule for 95 and above being a critical fumble is if your score is, I believe, 10 or lower.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
You
So I see
shield may like
something.
to
I'm
keep some
also-
books.
I'm paying particular attention to the windows. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there a
Um,
lead statue here or here?
Yes, you guys do find something there. Library, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a dining room. Okay. I know there's one in here.
I'll
you
also
find-
just go ahead.
It's facing out the west window, this guy. And you find a beautiful lactern with an eagle on top of it.
We
in
got
which,
a bust, an ox, and an eagle.
yeah, and I will send you guys the picture for the eagle.
Oh boy.
So far, even though it's the wrong god, it's all things that Zeus, aka Jupiter, aka the wrong god, have turned into so far.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I didn't notice that in the theming. Good spotting, Rachel.
I just know Greek mythology very well.
Like, really well.
Because the ox is Europa. The eagle, I don't remember. There's another one of, I don't remember which one it was. Something I should know. I don't remember what it is, though.
Logan, do you have a number?
You getting 793 to start?
I got 7-2 because there's a bit of a bend, but
I can't. That's kind of a bad picture. I couldn't tell you.
I can send you... If you guys wish to ask for a clue, I can provide a better picture.
that would be lovely because
Yeah. That we can't
I
get
can't
a.
tell if there's a bend on the 2.
Yeah, it's hard to see. It doesn't even go to the 3. What? No way.
It is.
I should totally go to the 3. Look at that picture.
No, it totally doesn't.
What?
I thought it might have
Straight
been to
line.
the 2, but it does not. So it's just 794865, right? 79. Wait, what?
799. 799.
Okay.
One
this
six
is-
five.
Ganymede.
Very good that
Ah.
we got the clarification here.
Yeah, holy shit.
799.
It was Ganymede.
165. All right. Well, you guys can
Abducted by the
continue
gods
doing
to serve
that,
as Zeus's cupbearer in Olympus. I see. Because you know how to Google it, Charlie.
Yeah.
Prison.
I didn't even finish writing out the freaking letters, you weirdo.
Just get good.
I'm
Who
a
needs
little
logic when
concerned
you
by
can
the
do
fact
it?
I went with a Greek mythology name now.
We had obstacle and bind. Prison makes sense.
Yes, it does, yeah.
As I will kind of whisper it over to you.
I give a huff as I'm like writing things down on the back of a napkin still.
And I'll
Alright.
kind of point out that if our theory holds so far, there should be some north-facing window that has another statue.
True. Which one? This was an eagle again?
That was
Yeah.
an eagle. Yes.
That might ever be important, so let's write that down.
I'll offer to go over and try and find it and bring it back for you, the information.
I guess real quick, as part of that spot hidden in the library that I succeeded, are any of the books out of place? Do they seem pretty average? Check like the tops and bottom shelves, anything that's...
It seems the contents of the library tracks pretty well with the interest you gathered from Augustus.
Okay.
Most of the topics are occult, theology, history, and philosophy. And then there are a couple open books on the tables, mainly discussing angels and the angels, invisible messengers, and oh fuck me, the Malaika.
And what is that? Do I have it?
Alima.
Okay, so basically it's discussing the basically like biblical angels, invisible messengers in Protestantism, Malachim in Judaism, and the Malaika in Islam.
Gotcha.
Basically all concepts of angels across the major Abrahamic religions.
So, what sparked your interest in angels in particular?
When my wife died in childbirth, I started to pick up an interest in getting to talk to her again, and I figured that as a man of the occult, that there was something that I could do there to help me, and that led me to discovering the book of what was this thing called? The Book of Abramelin, which details a ritual where you can contact an angel and ask it 3 questions, which will provide the best possible answers. I performed it once, but I didn't do it for long enough, and it failed, and so I sent the hired help out and performed it again, and then for 18 months, and then it failed, and then my memory's foggy after that. what I remember is Veronica came home shortly after, and we've been working on trying to perform it again since. Boom. Is there something you'd like to do?
Well, with that horrible spot hidden, I'll just entertain Augustus.
Okay. Mr. Bada-Boom, you appear to be a man. Do you enjoy sports?
I do nothing quite like the chase.
Ah, nothing like a good... Nothing to
Wait.
keep a man healthy like running around and having a nice good jog.
Wait,
Flash cuts
Sure.
to Bada-Boom in the city just chasing down a guy who owes him debt.
Did you say?
Kneecaps are mine, motherfucker!
Did you have Gus to say you appear to be a man, or was that
Oh,
supposed to be
you-
like appear to be a man of sports or something?
I was my mic must have cut off. You appear to be a man who enjoys sports.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
It must have just glitched at my end because I was cracking up. Just that you appear to be a. You don't say.
Yes, the floor is made of floor.
So I guess
Well,
we'll
what
move
about you,
on.
Veronica? Do you have any particular interests within the occult?
Oh, well, for me, it's more of just expanding my horizons in general. I'm driven, like my father, to continue his research. But, not really, just kind of the occult in general.
I see. I have had some experience with the occult during my time.
Oh, I see. Yes, I've taken an interest in the teachings of Aleister Crowley, if you know about that fine fellow.
Oh, I
That
don't
name
like
sounds
that.
familiar.
Not Crowley, please.
I don't like that!
Aleister Crowley is a renowned, you'll probably, oh fuck, he was Hermetic Order of the Golden Bull? No.
He was a
I
prophet
do
of some
not
kind.
like the
for his
name
religion or
Crowley.
something.
You actually, he actually was a, he was founded Thelema. He was like the, Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. That's what I was thinking of.
So, like a legit cult.
Like a legit, like he was like the guy who was like the genesis of like the occult movement back in the 1920s.
Must have come up in class. I'll have to see what I would have read by or
Oh,
heard of him
yes.
from.
It sounds familiar. Was he the guy that ordered the mass suicide?
No, God no. That was Jim Jones. That was an actual. So
right.
like above table, like Aleister Crowley was like a bit of a weird guy, but he wasn't like a dangerous cult leader.
Pardon me then.
No worries. No worries. He's not. Yeah. No. Different cult.
Oh, I see. I found some of his writings interesting as well, though I haven't been able to go in as much depth with them as to form a true opinion on them. Unfortunately, my
understand.
work has kept me busy.
I understand. Yeah, he's a little bit of a he is a bit of an acquired taste, I'd say.
Well versed in such matters myself, though I am versed in, though I do find the fascination in entrapment in the trapping sense of, say, capturing a prey.
Ah. I see. You definitely are a man of the hunt.
I
Oh,
like you.
I just came up with an idea.
Does your idea involve stealthing to the next room?
It involves seeing which of these four chimneys does not have space to physically exist on the outside. But I also want to check what's in this little closet. just in case.
Okay, so there are 3 chimneys. The one you see in the center, it's a
Oh,
true
this is
chimney.
double?
So it's double, so it
Yeah.
opens onto the other side.
So
Meanwhile,
one,
I
two.
Yes,
regale
but
with
there's
my
still four,
tales
right?
of
Or
Australia.
is this not a...
That's the stove.
Gotcha. So it's not a full-on fireplace.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I was thinking there was extra, like.
No,
was
this
not
chimney
included.
most likely fuses into this one later on, or just pipes directly out the back of the house.
Gotcha. That saves me the time of going into each of them and looking up.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're all
the
lit, by
statue
the
is
way.
probably here, here, or here.
Yes, but I would like to just keep checking these smaller rooms to make sure that nothing untoward is being kept from
No
view.
skeletons in the closet.
Quite literally.
I don't know. He may not mind skeletons too much.
I'll regale him with my tales of Australia and the dingo I caught once in a loop trap.
So, you open up the closet and you just see like a quick dash of movement in the shadows, and you just think it's the light playing tricks on you. But you see nothing of interest.
I mean,
What?
is it an obvious movement in the shadows? Do I like if I
No,
notice
it's
it,
ki-
I'll bring a light to it, but
no, it's kind of like
I mean, they don't have lights in the closets yet, do they?
they don't have lights in the closets yet, dude. It's like you think it's like physically a trick to the light of like the way you open the door and light just suddenly flooding in, and like some of the stuff swinging around inside.
You know, that change of air pressure when you open the door and the clothes kind of move.
Yeah.
sure. So I'm not sure I saw anything, but I'll write down that I might have anyways. Always keep meticulous notes.
I'm gonna
then-
go take notes of whatever's going on in the
Figure it
kitchen.
out.
I want to see what's
Okay.
cooking.
All right. You go into the kitchen and you see Rosemary has stepped away from the stove for a moment, and there's just the pot of stew bubbling.
Smells great. I kind of blankly call out to see if she'll respond.
Oh. 1 minute, dear. I'm serving drinks in the next room. You hear
Next
a
room being
call
over here?
or call out. Yeah, coming from over here.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just on my way to find a restroom. I'll find it myself.
Mhm.
Just walk past that shit.
I'll meander through this hallway and probably.
This appears to be a storeroom full of like goods and stuff. Just like general house maintenance supplies.
Any lead by the windows?
No.
And then this one back here, this little 2-room room.
That's just the pantry. In here is where you actually find the fourth lead statue of a lion. This is a bedroom on the lower floor. It appears to be the Rosemary and Jeremiah's living quarters.
I
And
shouldn't
you
be here too long, okay?
And I will.
Which way does the door open?
The door opens inwards.
Wonderful. I jam the chair under the door.
Wait, do you let me in first, or you keep
Yes.
me out? Okay.
I let you in, and then I put the chair there in case they try to come back.
I thought you were locking me out of the room to solve the puzzle.
No. I'm not that much of a dick.
Fuck you.
I think that might just be.
I will climb through the fireplace. You can't stop me.
That's our escape route. Don't block it. Quick check of the skeletons in the closet, and then what do we got on that lion? Oh fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh no.
5, 6, 7 letters.
Yeah.
Deal with a food scene pretty normal, as far as I could tell. Expecting them to say they were serving up yak or something like that.
So we've got
Like
Oh,
they
so
got-
you're gonna
I'm
check the
looking
stove?
at the wrong
You're gonna check the
freaking
stove, Fredicus?
I was curious about what's on the menu. Yes.
Okay, yeah. There's a pot of stew bubbling with a fork or with a spoon inside of it. It smells lovely, and you feel compelled to take it's mouth-watering. It's very good, hearty soul food, especially for a big game hunter such as yourself.
159315.
I would like to check on the poultry inside until how it's doing then.
Ah. Alright, as you bring the spoon to store it, suddenly a rat jumps through the, suddenly a rat jumps out of the pot.
That's not very cleanly.
But the weird thing is the rat is not burned at all, despite this being a hot pot on a simmering stove. It runs into the storeroom,
It's either banished or
Here.
banished.
And
That's my guess.
Seeing this scene, I take out my gun
Oh,
and
no.
follow it.
There's a 3.
Low.
Yeah, the 3
All
screws me
right.
over.
Oh. Fuck.
Either that or it's not a 3.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna send you the.
Did we screw it up again?
You guys screwed it up again.
Damn.
It goes through 9 3 times.
Is it banished? That's my guess.
What?
Let's go.
It goes through 9 3 times?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Wait, no, I don't. Never mind. Maybe it doesn't go through 1.
Is it 219?
It's 2199959.
2199959.
2
So it goes through 9 4 times?
Yeah. Because you end back at it.
99959?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I fixed the code.
So technically,
Barrier.
there's no
that'll do it.
actual association with Zeus and lions, except potentially the Nemean lion that Hercules had to kill.
Hercules fought.
Yeah. Apparently some myths say that it's Zeus's kid and Selene, who is the
Goddess of the Moon?
Titaness of the moon,
That makes sense.
before Artemis took over. But all 3 animals are also sacred to Jupiter / Zeus.
All right.
Interesting that it's the Saturnine or is
Saturnine.
hold on. Yeah,
Saturnine is Kronos, the father of the gods.
but it also is Saturn versus Jupiter, lead versus. What is Jupiter associated with? I might go poke someone that would know this. Just out of curiosity.
Jupiter alchemy.
Yeah.
Right. As you follow the rat Fredicus to the storeroom,
10.
With my elephant gun ready and
your
holding.
elephant gun ready.
Find the
Jeremiah has many objections to this as he just comes into the room. He's like, "Oh, please, sir, stop." But as you open the door, you are greeted not with something that you were not expecting.
Where is he currently doing this? Do Alex and I have a chance to escape?
I'm gonna say this is happening. You guys are solving the puzzle.
Alright.
Do not worry, my good sir. I am quite the expert hunter. I'll take care of this vermin at once. I say as I start to open up the storeroom.
A creature with long black hair and dirty skin and clawed hands runs out and sprints at Jeremiah. The creature's eyes have been gouged out, and its mouth is full of sharp, blackened teeth. Before you're it guns and begins to and jumps on and tears out Jeremiah's throat as he gurgles on the ground. Roll sanity for me.
Can I
Real
still
quick.
get to shoot it?
Oh yeah, you're gonna still get to shoot it. Just roll me sanity first.
For a second there, I thought Jeremiah was a character name. I'm like,
Crikey!
why? He just one-shot us.
You want the rest of us in the room to roll sanity as well?
She's
So
a
who's all in
bido, or not?
Wait, what room is this
Wait.
taking place in?
This is in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
And where did he go to
Oh.
check? In the pantry?
Yeah, he went to go check the pantry, and I don't
That
think
Alex and
anyone
I
came
just
with
ran
him.
past?
No, I checked it briefly, I thought.
You didn't check the stove.
Oh,
Well, someone else can step on that landmine.
yep.
So okay, who's all in the room right now?
Move your
Yes.
character tokens to where you
Remove
are.
your character tokens to where you are, because this is gonna help me. Because I need that for what's happening here.
Where's
I'm
the
still in
kitchen?
here.
It's the middle one.
Gotcha.
So,
I'll still be poking around in the study.
I imagine I'm next to the
Andrew,
storage,
where are
like
you
right
at?
around here. There we go.
You know, I might actually be in the kitchen smelling, taking a look at the
Okay.
food.
Charlie,
Alright.
is today also Saturday in game?
Yeah. Okay.
Because apparently Saturn is also,
Oh,
Saturday.
shit.
So as you guys
Um,
witness this happen, you get off an elephant gunshot. You
Which
guys
direction?
both gonna say this way.
Oh no, Cody.
Roll your elephant gun damage.
Isn't that
It's
applied
a-
already?
Oh, it's already
Yeah.
applied. It's 50. Just fucking
22.
like,
Well, extreme damage is 22.
Extreme damage 22.
oh fuck.
How do you
That's
actually
an impale.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Bonk. The creature takes the shot, screams, and skitters and melts into shadows. Before that, I need
Oh.
you to make an opposed power roll for me as as the light flashes as it finally fully melts away. I need a power rolls from Fredicus and Agent Smith. Nice.
Well,
Oof.
time to be mind controlled in game number 2.
Ah,
Drink the soup.
drink the soup aid.
Drink the soup aid. That's right.
Should I have also rolled a sanity check?
Oh yeah, you should roll Sandy as well.
Sanity, no.
Let's go. First sanity loss.
You take 3 points of sanity.
Yay.
Right. Can I get a power roll from you, Nick?
Wait, how does that work again?
You subtract your sanity.
Subtract your
Three.
by 3.
Subtract Sandy by 3?
Not
Uh,
you.
No.
Andrew, you're fine. You got an extreme success. You're used
Power
to.
roll.
It's a power roll I need from you next.
Nick, that was directed towards you. in case
Nick,
that
you
wasn't-
need to make a
Oh.
power roll.
Oh, my bad.
I was kind of
Uh-oh.
wondering.
Okay. Oh God. Okay, 10, 2, 9. Shit. Okay. Well, you guys both take 21 points of intelligence damage.
Ah,
Sorry, did you just
As-
get dumber?
brain melting.
How much?
21.
Is this like permanent or?
Call of
Uh,
Cthulhu, you tell me.
It depends.
Do I just lower my intelligence by 21?
21
or-
points. Yes.
I'm gonna burst through
Huh.
this door and see who the fuck has the audacity to shoot such a big bore gun in my general direction.
21 intelligence.
Out
Oof.
of meta, you guys, Cody, when you bulge in, you don't see Jeremiah's corpse, and Jeremiah rushes in from the dining room. By Jove, what's happened here?
What?
I presume we would hear that shot as well, so I will.
You guys
push
would hear
aside
that
the
shot.
chair and-
I grab the chair and follow you into the room with it raised.
I want his gun.
Fredicus, Fredicus and Agent Smith, you don't know what happened.
Ah.
You don't remember firing your weapons or why. You feel like just a lingering sense of anxiety.
Is there still a bullet hole somewhere? Does it look like it hit anything?
Oh yeah, no, there's like it's an elephant gun shot.
This
This entire wall
would
is full of
tear
holes.
through this wall and go another
Quite through the
quarter
bushes.
mile. Easily.
Excuse me, the neighbor's bushes.
Augustus comes in and is like, "Oh dear God, what has happened? Oh, everyone's all right, thank God. Must have been a accidental misfire then."
You're
Fredicus,
awfully
what is
calm
it?
for missing half your fucking house.
Agent Smith, do you know what happened?
I don't know.
Why would you shoot
Hmm.
out of thin air? What went on? Is there someone in the house? Did something spook you?
I am a practiced man of a hunt. I won't take out my firearm without a good reason. I think.
Well, then what was that reason?
Well, to be frank, dear, I do not recall.
I'm going to roll
By
an
accident.
intelligence check, actually.
Okay, no, Nick's not a brainlet.
I'm gonna roll an
Uh,
intelligence and come to the conclusion that that could be some sort of mimetic effect. Like,
Special Agent Smith is a lot dumber.
I used to have 80 intelligence, dude. I'm still
know.
at least just
You're
decent.
still intelligent. Agent Smith's down to 40.
39.
39?
Wait, my handler got dumber?
Yes.
Your
Hey, can I
handler's
borrow
now
a
above
20?
it.
All right, you got a tenner in there?
I don't got that type of money.
You get 2 tens for a 5?
No.
So what's with the so what are you seeing, Douglas? Trying to see here, Douglas?
Trying to see if I can recognize this as some sort of like mimetic thing where like obviously something happened and they can't remember, and that would be pretty common for occultish.
That definitely appears to what's
circumstances.
happened here, some sort of mimetic hazard.
Keep your wits about you, gentlemen. It appears our host may not have been entirely truthful with us. I'm going to go have a
Did you
word.
say that with the host in the room?
Oh, is he here?
Yes.
Okay, I figured he would be, but
Don't phrase it like that.
entirely forthcoming, so to speak.
Oh, well, I can assure you, I've been nothing but honest so far. It's, I mean,
Have you
granted,
ever
my
had
memories of...
any other troubles like this in your mansion? People losing memories,
I mean,
freak accidents?
there's a 6 months that's a blur, and Jeremiah
Excavation?
Jeremiah pipes up of, I can't remember I remember you sent me on a me and Rosemary on a 6-month break, sir, but I
Real
can't
quick,
remember the second one you made us take. I know you made us take a second one, but I can't remember bloody what happened on it.
When was this?
This was about probably a year ago now.
Can I roll tracking to figure out what I was shooting at?
Yeah, totally.
I think anyway. Let's see.
You were definitely aiming for something low to the ground, as if someone had been tackled.
I described the situation as best I can, recreating the scene, basically.
Ah, I see.
While in the midst of preparing for this ritual tonight,
Keep your eyes and ears about you.
Ah, yes. But we shall. Anyways,
Were you
back to
gonna
our
continue,
drinks.
Rachel, or was that just the end of the sentence?
well, it's kind of trailing off because he had told us that he gave the help off like 6 months to work on the ritual. But now it sounds like there was another 6 months.
Was it exactly a year ago, or just about?
Just about a year ago now.
Understandable. There's still one room we haven't checked out on the first floor. I'd like your permission to do so.
Oh, of course. It's entirely open to you all.
Yeet.
Right.
Anything particularly
That is the
out of the ordinary?
laundry room. One thing that immediately stands out to anyone investigating that is there is no clothes in the laundry room.
That was funny. I was just about to say I'll take my cane and kind of like poke through them, but there's none.
There's 4 washing lines hanging across the room, but there are no clothes.
Does the room smell damp at all?
No, it smells dry.
Mr. Augustus, I noticed your collection of liquor in the
Oh, yes.
lounge. What would you say
Yeah.
is your favorite?
Ooh, hard to say. I mean, I used to really enjoy that whiskey, but part of the, I haven't had whiskey in probably the last 4 or 5 years now. The Abrame requires that we stay completely sober for the entire duration of the ritual. What you guys drank actually was probably the last of the liquor I even have.
Perhaps I drank some.
I see. It had a very particular flavor, which is why I was wondering about it, but
Thank you, my dear.
does he pick up no comment on the particular flavor?
No, he's just like this guy is like fucking oblivious to a fault.
I see.
Where's Veronica in all this?
Veronica has moved in. She's been staying quiet, but she's moved in with you guys. While Zach is still tripping balls in the fucking
You know it.
lounge.
You know it. Is there any books in this lounge?
Oh, we're gonna have some fun, Zach.
Alright.
Oh no.
As
Alright.
long as it's not a Necronomicon.
So as you turn around to look for a book, you see this.
Congratulations, Zach. You have found the Book of Avon.
What do I see? Hold on.
I'm pulling the image up for it.
Okay.
Okay. And you see it hovering in. You see it kind of weird with your vision. Distance-wise, it would be about where your companions are now, and it's hovering over them, an eye locked on each one. And you see strings coming off of Augustus. You see strings coming off of Augustus and Veronica, and Jeremiah and Rosemary. I'd like you to roll sanity for me, please.
Like, what the hell is that?
All right.
Does anyone else seem to notice to be able to see
roll
this?
failure.
Hmm?
Roll success. All right,
I
you
rolled
take only
success.
1 point of sanity damage from seeing this.
So, oh, that's my bad. I edit that down, right?
Yeah, you edit that down to 54.
Fantastic.
You would have failed if you had done the edit.
No, I rolled a 34, and I accidentally
No,
clicked
the
it
second
again.
roll was a 55 versus
Yeah.
55.
Yeah. Now the question is, does anybody else seem like they can see it?
No.
No one's there,
No,
dude.
we're none. Yeah, no one's there.
This was strings coming off of the people in the room? Or...
Yeah.
But no one else was in the room with him.
Strings only coming off of the people, only off the residents of the house. Like, your companions looked a little normal, although they're all shifting in height and weight and colors.
Like puppet-like strings?
Yeah, like puppet-like strings.
Like Doflamingo up in here?
More like a marionette. More like the marionette from Criminal Minds.
I'll just say, ask Ruby if he can also see them strings.
Are you just literally gonna give that a shakabra and then go back to the window?
No.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
For some reason, I want to say that Fredicus
Actually-
is still trying to figure out what he shot at. and
I'm
if
gonna
he was
ask Ruby for his set of bolt cutters. See if I can just materialize some bolt cutters here.
Yeah, you get some bolt cutters.
I'm gonna walk over and try to cut one of them strings.
He's not sitting right.
Really?
I have a second idea, so I'll do it later. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It just came to me.
Roll me a power roll, Zach. Give me a
Okay.
power roll, Zach.
Button. Nope.
It phases through. And you're like, that must not have been real.
Considering how zooted I am.
Yeah, straight zooted.
Yup.
Straight up having a good time.
I would imagine that the residents of the house are looking at me rather curiously at
Looking
this
at you
point.
rather oddly, because you just went like, and then just left.
Yeah.
And just left.
On that note, I'm just not gonna say anything and walk towards the kitchen.
Oh shit, here we go again.
I will move back up to the bedroom. Did we ever check this closet?
Just be like,
Maybe briefly, but not with an
You
in-depth
did,
look.
and nothing was inside. Nothing of note.
Like, okay, I was gonna say literally nothing or actually nothing, because I wanted to double check. Is there like extra bedding anywhere that you would expect to see in a bedroom like this, or is it kind
Yeah,
of
there is.
okay?
Look at
I
that
think
pantry.
it might be time to get some of our sneakier friends upstairs.
Is it that time?
You know
Well,
what?
we
I
should
will.
actually. What time is it now?
It is
Start
5.
setting up a trap for this. Yes, you can, Nick. Yes, you can.
Are you talking out of? I mean,
I'm
in-game?
talking
That
out
was
of
out.
That's out of game.
Oh, I was talking to Rachel. I'm confused. What time? Because what time is it in game versus like it is getting
Yes.
close to 8.
What time
so-
is it in game?
About
we're
like
ending.
noon. It's probably about like noon right now.
And did he say what time the dinner is? Because I know we
It's
usually use dinner
It's at
for
5.
supper, but okay. Because if it was closer to the dinner, I'd like to investigate the people more.
Okay.
But, like some of the guests.
Yeah.
But if it's still only noon,
That is the last room I have yet to check, so I will go do so.
Nothing in
Right.
there.
Is it just like kitchen, or we're in the dining
It's
room, right? Is it just
It's
like
the dining room. It's just extra plates, which are it's empty because all the extra plates are out.
It's the pantry, right?
Yeah.
I want to go in there and just kind of root around to feel for any like, is there false wall, a false floor anywhere in here? Or does
You
it
do
seem-
find a trap door that leads to the basement.
I'm not gonna commit suicide. Sorry.
Sorry, nothing unusual here.
Someone else is coming with me when I go down there, but I will go kind of poke.
The FDA didn't exist
Hello,
yet, did it?
folks. Powwow, follow me.
I guess before that or while you're checking, in the pantry, does the food seem stale? Or does it seem
does.
kept up?
You catch for a minute. You catch the vague smell of rotting food, but it leaves your nose rather quickly, like
And
as
I've-
if someone didn't want you to, as if something slipped for a minute.
And I'm just going to assume the FDA didn't exist yet, so there's no expiration dates on any of this.
No,
In fact, you know what I'm gonna say? Is this a door?
that is a window.
If you can make it a door.
I don't know how many of you smoke, but I do. I'm going outside, and if you'd like to join me, you're welcome to.
Oh boy,
Okay.
would I!
I could like get you something a
Oh,
little
yeah?
bit better than that.
I'll stick with
Mm.
you, fine sir. Follow
Do
me.
they
Oh,
allow
excuse
us to
me, are
leave?
you heading outside? Can I come along? I'd like to set something up there as well.
You don't
we're
mind if we
going for a
inspect the grounds,
Just
do
like
you?
gentleman's
I don't
smoke.
imagine that you-
I will stay inside the. I will pull him aside and say, there's something weird about all of this. I hope you see it too. And then try to continue distracting Douglas.
So whom do you say that to?
Not Douglas, Augustus. I try to say it to
Okay.
Douglas. I try to continue distracting Douglas.
Okay.
Or
All the way
Augustus.
around.
I cannot.
You tell
Yep.
Douglas
Douglas.
to distract Augustus.
No.
No.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah,
No.
theoretically.
That's
get
not
one
what I
well
tell
done.
him. I tell you, there's something weird going on with all of this. They don't remember some of the setup for the ritual.
Hey Charlie.
Yeah.
I got a DM for you real quick.
Roll me a strength check for that.
I seem to have
Alright,
failed
good
at
one.
rolling a blunt.
Yeah, no.
It is literally a lead bust.
The one
Oh, I see.
in the library?
Yeah, they're all made of lead.
Yeah, but the ox was kind of small looking.
The ox you could rotate. The lion step. The one in the library is a
Right, let me
parapet.
Oh,
I
it
should
was the
rephrase
dining
my-
room.
yeah,
That was
the
the
dining
ox.
room one. I'll rotate either the one here or here.
Okay, you rotate the dining room one. And
I'll rotate it to face west.
you feel. And as you rotate it inwards, you notice something strange in the dining room that you didn't before. It's made it clear as if something's been made clear for you. The dining room candle isn't lit.
It's just dark.
Yeah.
I'll rotate it back and see if anything feels different,
The candles light back up.
and repeat the process just to confirm.
Same dealio.
Oh no, I have a terrible idea.
You are joining us.
I just look at Andre and I'm like, I'm going back into the lounge.
You
I was
you
gonna-
do that.
You did not do this while he was in the room, I presume.
Yeah, no way.
No, I'm doing this of my own accord with fewest people possible watching. And I'd like to talk to our boy up here. And hey,
So the
Douglas.
reason I stepped out was to hit. You kind of. I wouldn't have started before you got back. So.
Hey, you remember that closet you were looking through? And you
Yes.
thought something might be fishy?
Uh-huh.
I figured it out, and it's not good.
Do tell.
Agent Smith, am I allowed to discuss some things?
I mean, he's part of the agency as well, so.
Cool. So, I got a bit of a history, and we're not in a good place here. And
I
I
could
don't.
very much tell.
Great. Well, then, I don't know how much you guys value your lives, but I've stuck around a while, and I'd like to keep it that way. And pretty sure that those statues aren't there to protect us.
That's interesting. Given what we know about lead, they're usually used in protective wards.
Yeah. But I'll show you something when we go back inside.
Just out of curiosity, this little staircase just goes back down to the ground, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will let you know. It seems like there's something in this house that seems to understand the basics of what a presentable manor should look like, but misses some of the finer details. The laundry room lacked clothing. What was the other? The whiskey lacked
Probably,
flavor.
yeah, I probably would have told him about the brandy too.
You would probably have brought up the rotting food and the chandelier.
Would I remember
And I'll just
anything about
pop
the
in
rat?
here. Here, I'll just
What do
pop
you
in
got,
here
Dr. Rogers?
and say, and they like had a dark angel like totally puppeteering them.
What?
Okay, buddy.
Oh, listen, I'll have whatever you're having.
I can hit you up with some of that.
Would I remember the rat at least from my encounter? The rat in the pot.
You
You'll
want
remember
some?
the rat in the pot. Basically, the entire attack from Evangeline you can't remember, but you remember like a rat came out of the pot, and that was weird. And it looks like the rat. The more you hear it described, it's like the soup wasn't real, but the rat was in there, and like.
I remember that's what I was going for then. The rat with my gun.
Yeah, you were going for the rat with your gun, and then you remember going into the closet, going into the pantry, opening the door, then it all goes blank for you.
Yeah, I explained that part in more detail to a party now that we're alone.
Do you actually want some LSD, Logan?
Listen, I kind of give you my Christmas list, and I DM'd it to you already.
Huh? There.
Listen, get me some
Shit.
ecstasy, horse tranquilizer, NyQuil, and 4 Flintstones gummies, and I'll be set.
What are Flintstones gummies?
What are Flintstones gummies?
Those things be
Uh,
on the
Flintstones
COVID. don't
All they
vitamins,
had
but
were the
gummies.
door ones.
They
Yeah.
don't exist yet.
Oh, and I will mention at the party, I found the basement, and I think explore. He technically only barred us from the second floor. He said anything beneath that was good. So I'm not breaking any rules, but I want to take someone with a gun and a light with me. So, any takers?
I got you.
Logan, I'll mix you up some form of concoction.
Wonderful.
I can
And,
be your guide.
So I failed that roll, Charlie. How do you wanna? How do you wanna do that?
Well, first of all, what are you dosing him with?
I'm not taking it quite yet here. I'm just getting some stuff ready. I can't. I mean, dude,
So-
these feds.
It's pretty much supposedly a mixture of ecstasy, horse tranquilizer, NyQuil, and Flintstones gummies.
I'm gonna say you
It's a
only
failure
have.
because you couldn't find the Flintstones gummies.
Yeah.
They don't exist.
I'm gonna say you don't have all of those ingredients on hand because this is the 1920s.
You can probably find some in the pantry or the medicine cabinet.
To be fair, they probably have cocaine in the medicine cabinet. It's the
I was gonna
1920s.
say it's
Oh yeah, throw
probably
some of that
going.
in there too.
You could probably get away with cocaine and horse trank, but that's about it.
Just find some Coke in the freezer.
Is that what my failure is gonna do for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Cocaine and horse tranquilizer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kraken.
like Coca-Cola. I'm sure that has some in it.
Actually, it still would at this point in time.
I thought that was.
1920s was a wild time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got phased
That
out.
wasn't banned until like the
Roaring
50s.
20s.
So,
Um,
It is 8
execute
o'clock,
the plan.
and this is an okay-ish time to cut it.
Yeah, but if we only do them in 2-hour sessions, what's a one shot?
True, but I have not eaten yet, so I'm gonna, like, if we
I was gonna
continue,
say this
will
is
make
actually a
up for
good. This
break.
is a good potential stopping point.
I haven't eaten since 1, personally.
This is a good stopping point because we can get into. We've gotten about halfway through the module, by the way, so like almost perfectly.
I still.
Alright.
I have
Oh.
a plan, and I've shared it with Logan.
Oh,
The plan might be
original
an idea.
Coca-Cola had opium in it as well.
Yeah.
That was some strong shit.
Well, the
So the first
Chinese
half
were...
of the module is just being creeped out because everything is off.
I'll say the vibe you guys have gotten from this house so far, in terms of like something being wrong, it's not like.
A dollhouse.
I was gonna say it's kind of feels like Hansel and Gretel, like something's trying to lure you into a sense of security, but it doesn't have all the right pieces. And so Logan, when you were fucking with the statue, you kind of got the feeling that like that was setting things back to normal.
Yep.
Yeah, I
I've
figured.
shared my theory as it's a reality projector.
Cool.
Yep. I've got a plan that I'd like to execute here.
Nice.
But did I kill that thing?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Now, the real question is, how easily is it to kill eldritch
I will
beings
say,
with a
I
gun?
do love the fact that I just stumbled into the one closet that has the trapdoor to the basement, and was like, "Hey, I want to check for trapdoors."
Well, with an elfin gun, I don't know. I've reloaded it. We'll give it another try if I see it again.
I think the pantry is pretty common because it would lead into the wine cellar.
Oh, we should have me lead the
The
way
second
before we go in there then.
So are you guys going to the second floor or the basement first next time?
I say basement because technically he did not forbid us from going anywhere. He's just said don't step on the second floor. Said nothing about the basement. Said the rest of the house is free reign.
Funny you should mention that because I trapped the pantry already.
The pantry?
Yeah, just I imagine I took some rope and made just a tie around trap.
You're gonna trap one of the butlers, dude. Did you even tell them?
No.
Okay. Genius.
He is
Traps the
playing
butler
Fred.
going into the pantry. The butler did it.
Okay, that's pretty fucking good. Alright.
Traps
Cool, this
random
is-
butler going into the pantry. The butler did it. Points elephant gut squarely at forehead.
It was the butler in the pantry with the rotten food.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Roll your D100 to leave, I guess.
Yeah, roll your
Yep.
D100 to leave.
Let me take.
Smell you later,
Silence.
nerds.